Sound space number 1. Before you start, take a moment and adjust your posture. A relaxed but straight spine will keep you alert and support calm and focused attention. Great. Let's begin. Close your eyes and begin this meditation with relaxation breathing. Deep and slow. Tune into the sensations in the whole space of your body as you breathe. Sense the sensations of warmth, coolness, tingling, and pressure. Notice that all of these sensations are flowing. Notice too that sensations are edgeless, that there is no place that sensations exactly start or stop. In that way, feel your body as a whole, aware, awake space. Great. Now allow your breathing to set its own rate and depth. Let it be soft and faint. Begin to pay attention to the sounds in the room in which you are sitting. Just as you did when meditating in sight space, create a whole space, but this time out of sounds. Keeping your body very still, begin to notice what you can hear only out of your right ear. Listen to what you can hear very close to your right ear. Can you hear a subtle ringing? This ringing is always there, but normally a person filters it out. Listen for that faint ringing now and focus on it. And as you do, stay with it even as other sounds arise. Let the ringing concentrate your mind. Now, expand your awareness into the space of sound. Become aware of the whole right side of the room in which you are sitting. Listen all the way to the wall. Sense your hearing reaching into the space. It's an almost physical sensation. Okay. Now listen through the wall. Listen to the outside and far away to the right. Just sit and listen. Be aware of the whole space of sounds to the right. Okay, good. And now listen the same way with your left ear. First, start by listening closely. Hear that subtle ringing. And now, listen progressively far away. Reach into the space of sounds with your hearing. Listen to the wall. Listen all the way to the wall to your left. And now listen through the wall to the outside and far away to the left. Just sit and listen now. Great. You're creating a whole space out of sounds. Listen in front of you and behind you, above and below you. Construct a whole space of sound, and let your awareness be that whole space. See if you can experience the largeness of the space. This is sound space. Spend some time now experiencing yourself at the center of this whole space of sound. So at the same time you pay attention to sounds, arising, abiding, and passing away, pay attention to the whole space. And without moving your body, let your attention move from sound to sound. Notice that sounds are in a constant, chaotic flow. They arise all by themselves. Place your attention on the razor's edge of the now. The moment sounds arise and pass away, stay right there. Maintain your open awareness just like this. Stay clear and sharp and awake. Listen to the whole flow of sounds. Listen too to the ringing. There are many details to notice in sound space. First, become aware of the infinite variety of sounds. New and different, tempo and pitch, intensity, all in flow together. Notice as well that sounds carry a directional cue. You can find objects in the space by the sounds they make. Notice that your nervous system naturally knows the direction of an object by its sound. Okay, now restrict your focus to hearing just that precise moment that a sound arises. Listen to the immediate now moment. Sounds arising. Stay right there. Switch your focus now and listen for the moment that sounds pass away. Listen for only the end of sounds, dropping away like over a waterfall. Stay there. Be carried by the flow of sounds. Where do they go? How does it feel in your body when you listen this way? Let sounds pass well beyond your ears and listen deeply with your body. Try and hear with your belly, arms, and legs. Notice if sounds cause very fine feel sensations. Depending on the sound, these sensations can be both pleasant and unpleasant. Take some time to sense if feel sensations are stimulated by sounds. realize that sounds often stimulate talk and image activity in your mind as well. In that sense, sounds trigger thinking. See if sounds trigger thoughts in you now, and be really accurate in your perception. Do the sounds cause talk or image or both? Check this out now. Okay, let's switch gears. Think of a recently triggering event, while at the same time maintaining your focus in sound space. When you notice that thoughts arise, listen. Can you hear that your thoughts are actually perfectly quiet when compared to real sounds in sound space? Take a moment now to listen to the perfect silence of thoughts as you hear actual sounds in sound space. Does listening this way to sounds and the silence of thoughts give you a sense of how insubstantial thoughts actually are? When you become aware of the silence of thinking, does your mind seem more empty? Sit for a moment and listen both to sounds and the truth of the quiet of your own mind. Now that you're tuning to silence, listen to it everywhere. Silence is in and around you. Listen for the silence in the background, behind all sounds. Without this silence, no sounds could arise. Rest now, poised in the middle of both sounds and silence. As you listen this way, does it feel like your awareness is moving out beyond the borders of your body? Has a feeling of lightness or expansiveness arisen? Allow your awareness to move into the open space of sound. Enjoy this feeling. Sense the boundaries of your body fading and open into the space of sound. But don't go into a trance. Keep your mind alert and awake as you sense this spaciousness. If a pleasant, blissful feeling has arisen, open to it. Allow yourself to feel that pleasure. Smile both outwardly and inwardly, and rest in the space of sounds. Do a sound space meditation anytime or anywhere, while working, napping, sitting at the airport, or while dining out. Sound space meditations can help you relieve stress, get you out of your head, ease pain, and calm strong emotions or urges. This is the end of the guided portion of this meditation. If you are pleasantly focused and your mind is still, awake, and alert, keep sitting and generate a sense of gratitude for caring for yourself in this way. Let this virtuous action bring you joy and health and clarity, so that then you can become a light to others.